accuses Darius of abusing her multiple times over the course of their 2-year relationship.
I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is very hard for me to talk about. Very difficult. As you know about Keke Palmer's case about domestic violence, it has come to my attention that it's more common than you think. It's more common than you think because society says romance and all of that jazz is so beautiful. But what happens when they put their hands on you? Man and woman. Because men face domestic violence too. You know, growing up watching these Disney channels about romance and how beautiful it is and all this stuff, it didn't really prepare you for the real world.
What? You're all I ever wanted. You're beautiful.
Thank you. But what else?
What else?
Is beauty all that matters to you?
That's why when I say that social media is not real, social media is not real. None of it is real. And yet, we always compare ourselves to what we see on social media. You know how many people glorify Keke Palmer's relationship? Just for a video to come out stating that she was abused when she was pregnant until now. That a man broke into her house. The father of her child broke into her house. Humiliated her. Instead of waiting for her to come home and talk about it. Talking about how he's a traditional man. You're not. You are not a traditional man. The reason why I say that is because if you were a traditional man, you would not put your hands on a woman. You would not get her pregnant. Even when she was pregnant, you would propose to her. But no, you humiliated her. And you know how common it is for people to be abused, physically abused, mentally abused? There's a definition for domestic violence because people don't understand what domestic violence is. Domestic violence in simple words is violence committed by someone in the victim's domestic circle. This includes ex-partners, family members, relatives, and family friends or friends. Examples of domestic violence in Canada is threats, physical violence, insults or degrading comments, destroying property, or extreme jealousy to the point of threats to themselves or others. That's in Canada. Okay, let's see the statistics for domestic violence. Domestic violence. I want to see the statistics. Because I don't think people understand how common it is. An average of 24 people per minute are victims of rape, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner in the United States of America. More than 12 million women and men over the course of a single year. Just under 15% of women, or 14.8%, and 4% of men in the US have been injured as a result of domestic violence, rape, physical violence, or stalking by a partner. Most female victims of domestic violence are victimized by the same offender. Here's the result. 77% of women ages 18 to 24. 76% of women for ages 25 to 34. And the highest amount, 81%, for ages 35 to 49. Do you know how high that is? Do you know how disgusting that is? And then we have people promoting it. Music videos, shows. Oh, it's romantic. It's romantic when he follows you home. Oh, it's romantic. And there's even cultures. My culture, I'm not going to say my culture, it normalizes domestic abuse or domestic violence. And then you have TV shows, oh, it didn't mean anything, I'm so sorry, and then you take them back. When is enough gonna be enough? Why is it that when celebrities, most cases, celebrities get hurt, we're like, oh my gosh, whoa, I didn't know that all this happened and blah 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 blah. But when a normal citizen or citizen, an average citizen, man or woman, gets hurt, oh man, just rub some dirt on it, shake it off. Please understand that it's extremely painful. It hurts. Abuse hurts, and there's nothing that people can do about it. Why? Because they don't feel protected. They feel shamed. Even men. Most men do not report to being abused by their partner or by a female because they're ashamed. Because society has this notion that, men are physically stronger than women. What are you doing being a simp or being a wuss for allowing a woman to hit you? They're victims just like everyone else. But yet, we say, oh man, she's a female. We have celebrities that people look up to talk about abuse, talk about violence, and it's glorified by both genders. Andrew Tate, for example. What's that guy's name? I forgot his name, but I'm going to put it somewhere here. I think he got married recently. I forgot his name. Something about how it's okay to choke the woman and stuff and to slap her because of how she looks. You have Amber Heard, who was violent towards Johnny Depp. You have Mel Gibson, who was charged for battery regarding his then wife. Shane Penn, who was arrested for domestic assault for the then wife Madonna. He was served 33 days in prison for the incident in which he punched a photographer. There's no way Emma Roberts. For beating up her boyfriend, even Parker's in Canada. And the list goes on. When someone tells you who they are, that they have anger issues, that they have hit someone, that they beat someone, that they have punched someone, that they have shot someone, believe them. That's your cue to run. Don't stay with them. If someone has a history of domestic abuse that loses their temper very quickly, believe them. I have something stuck in my teeth. Do I know? Believe them. Okay? Believe them. Because I don't understand why you think, oh, it's okay, I could change them. I could change her. I could change whatever. You cannot. They need to change themselves. How would you feel if your mom, your family members, your sister, your brother were abused? You would feel angry. See, the thing is, abusers don't care. They don't care. When the rage comes over, all that goes away. They have no empathy, no sympathy towards other people. Okay? And the thing is, at the end of the day, they mean every word. That they will unalive themselves. They will unalive you. And you better write that down when they say they're going to unalive themselves, because they're going to take you with them 9 times out of 10. Let me tell you a story. I was dating someone who I thought was the one, who loved me, who respected me. He didn't put his hands on me. But when the relationship was over, he told me he was going to unalive himself. He told me he's going to kidnap me and unalive himself in front of me. And this wasn't in Canada. But I said to him, the fact that you even went there, you are a disgusting human being. I said, don't think about me. Think about your family. And my family. Think about the trauma you're going to release into your bloodline. Think about that. And he sat there and thought about it. Granted, I was terrified. But he said to himself, you're right. How can I say that? How can I do that? My mom never raised me to be like that. I said, yes. Now, promise me you'll never ever tell people that ever again. Promise me you'll never ever stoop that low. And he said, I promise. And I thank God that day, because I was like, God, what the heck? Like, what is this? What is this? You know? So just be careful. Be careful who you invite into your life, because they can make or break your life. Know the facts. Ask the right questions. Understand who you are. Understand who God tells you who you are. I just pray that this video, whoever needs to see this video, you are not alone. You're not alone. Go to the church. If you don't want to go to the church, go to anywhere that you feel safe to tell somebody that you are being abused. Because you're not alone. You are strong, and you will get through it. And I know it hurts right now. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. But just know, the devil doesn't steal or doesn't break into empty houses. The devil steals rich, beautiful, magnificent houses. And that God placed something on the inside of you. That you are never ever alone. I don't even want to say anything else, because it hurts. It hurts that the society that we live in, things that we glorify, are so detrimental to our health that people have to experience it. People end up getting killed for it. when things are just not real. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time. Bye.